You are watching the Crypto Space channel, and today we are taking a look at Kava, leading the world to Web3. Kava is a decentralized blockchain that combines the speed and interoperability of Cosmos with the developer power of Ethereum. So remember that nothing in this video is financial advice. The normal disclaimer, always do your own research with crypto projects, etc. But now let's jump into the details of Kava. So, the most recent news, we can see Curve launches pools on Kava, earn up to 20% APY with USDC with Kava Earn, and the Kava Foundation launches 750 million Kava Rise Developer Fund. And if we just scroll along here, we can see 100 active validators, 2.5 billion bridged asset transactions, 625 million on-chain assets, average transaction fee of $0.000 of $1, 120 million in staked Kava. So let's have a look. Build, deploy, rise. Protocols are the most important value driver to Web3. That's why Kava developer Kava Rise is a three-step program to get developers to launch on Kava. So if you are a developer, you can go ahead and build on Kava. With the Kava Rise fund, you can of course get some free developer resources, and they have their own platform to build on their network. Here we see leading Web3 growth, 125 plus dApps on Kava. And if we explore the ecosystem here, we will look at this shortly. You can view all of the projects. So we have Akash, which is a censorship resistant, permissionless, self-sovereign network. Annex, which is a decentralized marketplace for lenders and borrowers. AscendX, which is a global cryptocurrency platform. We've got BNB Chain, Binance, Seller Network, Certic, which is a auditing company, shows some protocols, etc. Chainlink, CoinMarketCap, Cosmos, so many, Crypto.com. We're only on seeing the alphabet. You can see already how many dApps are built on the Kava ecosystem. And I'm sure there's much more, and maybe even people watching this video will build their own dApps into this new ecosystem. Why build on Kava? Combined, okay, we've seen that already. So interoperable, a highly scalable and secure Cosmos SDK blockchain that connects Kava to the 30 chains and 60 billion plus of the Cosmos ecosystem via the IBC protocol. It's EVM compatible, an EVM compatible execution environment that empowers Solidity developers and their dApps to benefit from the scalability and security of the Kava network. And here we can see, of course, a scalable with single block finality and unrivaled scalability. Tendermint consensus enables Kava to support the transaction needs of thousands of protocols and millions of users. And here, of course, we have the news again. And this is really cool how sort of the website how full as my mouse. So we can see Kava Rise, $750 million developer incentive program. Then we have Kava 12, a game changer of the Cosmos ecosystem. Kava 11 was before that. But yeah, they've already been building, as we can see, the latest news was the Kava 12. I believe it's a game changer for the Cosmos ecosystem. So introducing Kava Mint, the new module that brings flexibility and control to the Cosmos DAOs. Kava is taking a big step forward with the release of Kava 12. The new version introducing a revolutionary new module called Kava Mint that enables any Cosmos chain DAO to have more control and flexibility over their emissions. Every Cosmos chain has emissions. Before, it was unclear where emissions flow and how to use them for initiatives in an outgoing automatic way. Now this can be done within the Kava DAO's new flexible structure. Here's how Kava is adapting this Cosmos DAO technology to fit the needs of its ecosystem. So we have a clear modular emission control. Emissions from Kava Mint will flow clearly to the Kava community pool, where it will be held. Kava DAO will have a greater flexibility and control over the funds that flow for portfolio management and fund allocation from growth initiatives. Kava DAO community pool can now hold a portfolio of assets instead of just Kava. The community will now have control of a portfolio of assets that it can rebalance given different trends and market conditions. Greater visibility into Kava DAO community portfolio and flow of funds. Transparency is essential for thriving DAO. Kava community will be able to see a snapshot of the value of the community pool portfolio. The ability to burn assets on usage parameters, an ability to cap total supply based on Kava DAO governance, Unlike most Cosmos chains which inflate indefinitely, Kava can have a predetermined maximum total supply, rendering it ultimately deflationary. And the real Kava staking APY will now be fixed, remaining independent of supply and a first-class parameter instead of fluctuating based on the number of bonded tokens. That change will make the staking rewards much more predictable for the community. The goal for the Kava DAO is to set a maximum number of Kava and create a community-run portfolio of assets that will ensure Kava can weather any market conditions and grow for many years to come while being able to be deflationary against economic usage. And we have a quote. It's important for a top crypto ecosystem to be deflationary against the revenues it generates from demand of the products built on it. It's also extremely difficult for an ecosystem DAO to accurately forecast these revenues in order to set aside a sufficient treasury to be able to grow into sustained revenues from fees, etc. Kava DAO's new architecture is a big step in the direction for providing tools for all Cosmos projects to achieve these goals. And we have some high level details here if you want to look at that. Now we're going to have a quick look. So for the developer section, we can, of course, we first already had a look at what was built on Kava. Then there are some documentations. Well, first off, of course, the top project, Curve, Sushi, Beefy. I'm sure you guys have heard of all of those already. Build and grow with Kava Rise, which is the developer incentive program. And if you want to have the developer intro, there's an intro to Kava, then the EVM overview and the SDK overview, and tools, resources, etc. MetaMask, the graph, contract verification, address converter, and some of the tools are some JavaScript SDK, building modules, module specs, and CLI documents. And then the network resources, we have a validator node, auction bot, Sentinel bot, Oracle FAQ, EVM Explorer, Cosmos Explorer, GitHub, and Discord. So a lot of tools for developers, which is really good. And it's a big community. They have their Twitter, Discord, Telegram, Reddit, and then newsletter, Medium, and community events, branding, careers. So much. Again, we had a look at the latest news. There was a $250,000 giveaway for Kava 10, Kava 11 testnet giveaway, and now we're on a Kava 12. And then if we go ahead over to Kava DeFi, we can see some of the supported assets and how you can earn through Kava itself. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, a big ecosystem. If you are a developer, make sure you do get involved and try and build on this network, because again, they are leading the world to Web3, and it is a really good decentralized blockchain. A lot of good features, and they do help developers build on their platform, which is really nice to see. So thank you guys for watching. I have been in the crypto space, and I'll see you guys in my next video.